Hold up. Let me get centered. Back. Ooh, I like it. Order a neutral. How? Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. Hey, what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm looking for base. Just going to prime my eyes. Hey guys, welcome in. It's the eye look we're doing today. Taking P. Louise base in 0. And I'm going to blend it out. Don't forget to like the video, comment, say hi. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And please turn on your post notifications because I go randomly live Tuesday through Friday. I couldn't remember the next day. But I'm gonna go to the page because I can't see you guys' comments. So let me go. But how's everyone doing? How you doing? Well, let me go. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? That's an ugly thumbnail. We'll be right. Marlena, hey Marlena, how are you, girl? How was your weekend? Okay, so we're gonna blend this base out, and I'm gonna, recreate this look on the other side. I wanted to do a green look for so long, like I wanted to do a blue look. I had to do a green look because it was driving me insane. I kept thinking about a hunter green look. So this is the look. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a second, and we're gonna jump right into the look. Honestly, this look took me about 10 minutes to create. So yeah, it's an easy look. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I'm gonna tilt myself a little bit. So yeah, this is the eye. Super pretty. Super pretty eye. I'm obsessed. I'm actually very obsessed with the look. I'm gonna perfect it a little bit. Just a little bit. Just adding a little bit more green because you know me, I'm a perfectionist, but we here. We here. Let me see what you was saying, Marlena. It was good. Didn't do too much. I enjoyed the nice weather. Honestly, it was so nice in New York as well. And I stayed in the entire weekend. I'm a little hermit. I'm a little hermit. I stay in. Yeah. If I could stay home every day, I would. I just love to be home. I'm a homebody. Like 9 times out of 10, I'll be home. Okay, so we're gonna jump into the look. I'm gonna take another palette from Plain and Makeup by Yolanda. She has a lot of good palettes. She has new palettes that I have not touched yet. So maybe I will add those to my collection. But I'm just gonna go in with this dark green right here. And then we're gonna create the look. So I'm gonna take my Morph brush, one of my faves, the M167. Me too. I'm happiest when I'm home. Yeah, girl. Listen, I'm not a outside person like that. So I'm just gonna pack this green on. Yeah, like I don't mind being outside, but I would prefer. I'm going high already. I would prefer. I'm going too high. Going too high. And we can't do that. We can't have that. So I'm gonna start over. because I didn't realize how high I was going. Way too high for what I got going on. So we're gonna start over. I rarely start over, but to be honest with you, if you have to, start over. I always say trust the process because you should trust the process, but no, we're gonna like, okay, back to normal. Okay, so we're just gonna take this green and I'm gonna put it in my crease. I went so high, I don't understand why. That was way too high. But yeah, I'm happiest when I'm home as well. I'm a homebody. I'm a little hermit. You know, I mean, summertime I go out and, you know, enjoy the weather, take some pictures, you know, do some content. But that's pretty much it. I'm really home. Okay, so we had to take that off because, baby, it ain't look good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this brush, one of my faves again. This is the Crown C511. I spoke about this on my brush live, and I'm just going to take it, no product, and we're going to blend. So the key to blending is really just blending out the color on its own first, just to blur it out. Okay, just to blur it out, and then we're gonna add a color right on top. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go in with, what brush did I use? I think I used the same brush. So I'm gonna wipe this off. So we're gonna take the same brush, C511, and I'm gonna go into this color right here. So pretty. And we're gonna take that on the tip. We're gonna knock it off because we don't need all that product, and we're gonna slowly build up this crease. So the look took me literally 10 minutes, so let's see how long it'll take me now. I don't like to tap my brush off like I tell you guys before. I just lightly tap into the color and then blend. All that tapping, I don't know, I just can't get with it. So we're just gonna blend, so that's what I have there. So we're just gonna blend really quickly. So yeah, it took me 1, 2, 3 to do this eye, so we'll see. And I also wanted to come on and tell you guys, don't give up. Whatever you put your mind to, just do it. Because I struggle sometimes to, you know, find content. I struggle to just be motivated to keep doing what I'm doing. It's very tiring. And, you know, it becomes trying at times. I mean, I love what I do. I love to create content. Thank you guys for the like. I appreciate it. I love to create content, but trust me, it becomes tiresome. You know what I mean? But this is what I love to do, so I just want to be successful at it. So I got to keep going, right? So we're going to go back into that green on the same C511 brush, and we're just going to blend up into that green, into the orange. Blend that green into the orange. And this, like I said, is a simple, quick, well, it was quick for me, but I don't think it'll be too hard. Okay, so we have our first blend. The next brush I'm going to take is a Morphe brush as well. It's one of my faves. This is the C512. I used it already to do this eye. It's so tiny. I want to compare it. So this is a comparison to what I'm going to be using versus what I'm using now. It's a very small brush. So I want to go into a smaller area, which is under my brow. And I'm going to take this color right here. This nudie color, right? And then I'm gonna blend that under the brow. I love a bone color under the brow. It just ties everything together. I'm obsessed. And this brush is very, very small, so you get into small areas. I discussed this on my brush live. If you have small eyes, trust me, this brush is gonna be your best friend, but I'm gonna be using her again in a second, so I'm not gonna stress her out. I'm going to take this brush, the M167 from Morphe that I use with the green. And I'm just going to create a halo. So I already have the color here, but I'm just really packing her on. This is a simple, well, I keep saying it's a simple look because it didn't take me too long. So forgive me if it doesn't seem like a simple look. So we're just going to blend with the C511 into that orange. Because whenever you apply color, you must blend, okay? So I'm just blending it out. Now I'm gonna move on to cutting my crease. It's the nail biter, the nail jerker. So this is a brush that I got from Ulta. Ulta has great brushes. I think they have, no, Morphe is having a sale right now. I think 30% off because I got the email. But I don't need any more brushes. But you know, whenever there's a sale and they let me know, I want to let you guys know. So yes, they have a sale. But this is an Ulta brush. This is their flat concealer. Literally, look how flat this is. I don't really like it to cut my crease because I feel like the brush is still too dense. Like it goes from thick to thin. I don't really like that. I like brushes that are thin. Let me try it. Yes, so brushes that are even throughout, so it'll give you an even cut. But this is the Wink for Me LLC number 8 brush. So if you watch any of my lives and you see me cut a crease, this is my girl right here. And then I also have my other favorite. This is a paintbrush. I got it in a set, and this is a number 8 as well. So I like brushes that are like super flat and even. So yes, I think I got that from Amazon. So if anybody wants the link, comment or DM me, and I'll send you the link to the Amazon store so that you can get those brushes. But the Wink for Me LLC, she's on Instagram. Just type in Wink for Me number 4, and she should pop right up. So this already has Vaseline on it, so I'm gonna see how far I can get with it. Already has Vaseline. So now it's time to cut the crease, which is not gonna be too crazy, hopefully. So I'm gonna just take the brush and I'm gonna try to line them up. So I'm gonna use a small mirror because it's easier for me to cut my crease because I literally need to be up close and personal. So I'm gonna just cut my crease. Oh, she came in heavy. Just checking a little bit more here. Okay, so where you see, I'm trying to zoom out in a little bit more. The Vaseline trick is very crucial to having a clean cut. I didn't want to do that. And the step I'm going to use next, I didn't want to do it either. But here we go. It does make your crease super clean. I can't deny that. So we're just going to take some Q-tips and we're going to clean the area. And literally, it does work. So we'll see. I mean, I'll show you because I already know. So literally, you just take the Q-tip and you just clean off where you have the Vaseline, or in my case, what is this called? I keep killing myself. This is called Albolene. It's a moisturizing cleanser for you to clean your makeup off your face. So I don't like this because I feel like it'll clog my pores because it's like a more of a Vaseline consistency. But it says dermatologist recommended. But yeah, this is a makeup remover. So if you wanted, you can just put this on your face and then wipe it with a Bounty or a makeup wipe. But I'm going to use it to clean my crease. Keep forgetting that it's there to show you guys. But I'm just going to clean the crease. And we're going to flip this over. I cut a little too close in here, but that's fine. I could always fill that back in with color. What is most important is, and my left side always gives me issues anyway, left brow, left shadow, everything. So it's okay. I'm just gonna put that back, but at least I have my crease mapped out, so I'm not upset at all. It's okay. I'll put that color back. I mean, honestly, I don't really have that much color, so it's okay. Looking at my other eye. All right, enough of me rambling. After you wipe that off, it's literally clean. It's dry. I can go right in. So I'm going to take my P. Louise blank canvas. This is Bay. This is Bay. I'm going to take my Wink for Me LLC number 8. I have other ones that I keep misplacing. I don't see her right now. It's fine. She has a 4-piece brush set. 2, 4, 6, 8. 4. So just taking some base on the brush, making sure I close this. This is pretty thick. And the key to doing a clean and precise cut crease is a handheld mirror. So yeah, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but sometimes I don't want to do it. Okay. Okay. I just love how it has like that gradient. I'm sorry, let me cut this crease. It's coming along, it's coming. I need a little bit more, but I really don't. Let me just take the base from at the bottom. I'm gonna take whatever's left, like over here, we have extra base, and I'm just gonna take it out. Right, we're gonna get a little bit more base because I thought I could get away with whatever was in the brush and on my lid. Nope. Just going to clean it up. I'm a perfectionist. If you ever sat in my chair, you would know. Like, wait, girl, I see something else. I'm like, no, you gotta go. So I'm just gonna try to perfect right here. Driving me a little crazy. Okay, we're fine. Okay. I'm such a perfectionist. It's so sad. That's what it is. I needed to just pull it out. Okay, perfect. Okay. I can breathe. I'm gonna take this crown brush. This is a C506, very fluffy and domed. I'm gonna actually use her to pat the base out. You never want to just go in with shadow and your base is not tacky. So we're just going to pat it until I feel like the brush is sticking to the base. Because that's what that means. It's good. Okay, so we're still working out of the same palette. I'm going to take that orange. The same orange that I have right here, I'm going to put that on the lid. This part gave me some problems off camera. So hopefully it doesn't give me any problems on camera. Stop playing, okay? Okay. So we're just going to take this brush. This is the Morphe M433, right? And I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to pat it here. Now I'm going to try to like make a V, because I don't know if you noticed, but it kind of like pulls in. So I'm going to kind of like pull the shadow from each side just to create that look. So yeah. So I'm just going to try to like pull it in. And like I said, I never tap my brush off. I just take whatever is there. I tap very lightly into the shadow and then I just tap. Okay. Now, to perfect my halos, this area for me is rough because I don't do halos enough. I can cut a crease in it in a minute, but to create a halo eye, this is where I struggle. So I've definitely come a long way, but baby, this hair. So I have like this little area right here. But yeah, I struggle with halos. But I'm going to try to push myself to just do a little bit more halos. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into that tiny brush. That tiny brush I showed you guys, the M562. And I'm going to take this dark brown right here. Just get a little bit of her, not on the side. So we're going to do that over. We're going to get her on the tip. There we go. And I'm just going to pat her right here. So you see how small she is and she's just getting in that little area. This is a good detailing brush. I like it, really. I'm sorry. Okay. We're going to go back with the brush that has the orange, no more color. We're just going to blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. We're going to overlap and do all that stuff in a second. I just want to make sure I do the other side. So I'm going to try to get really close and we're going to go in between that green and that orange. I'm literally patting. No swiping, no anything. We're just going to pat it on. Sometimes colors do not want to be disturbed. And I've learned that the hard way. I mean, I know how to, like, you know, finesse it, but patting is always the best way to do that. Okay? Okay. So now we're going to take the brush that has the residual orange on it. Delayed response. And I'm just going to pull it. I'm going to pull that dark brown into that orange so that we have like that fade. Oh, I just love this eye look. I think it's so pretty. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to pull in that dark brown into the orange. Okay. So this is my struggle eye. I love it. It looks good to me. I just need to perfect the center because I have to put that gold. So I'm going to take whatever is left on my brush. And we're just going to clean. And I'm just going to pat it down. So whatever base is left, you just tap your way down. If you made a mistake like me, go back with your brush that has the green, flip it over, okay? And upside down, and we're just going to clean this up. Okay? No fuss, no muss. Now, I'm just going to take whatever's left of this orange, and I don't want to lose it. I just added some more. I don't want to lose the orange. I still want the orange to be very prominent. So I have that fade, you know what I mean? I can also do the same thing on the other side. Just add a little bit more orange so that it just has that fade. I'm obsessed with this look. I want to do a turquoise look. I can't wait for it to like get summertime. I love colorful shadow. That's just my thing. Okay, so I'm going to take the Crown C511 and I'm gonna get a little bit of that green, and I'm just gonna touch right there. I'm just gonna go back and forth because I am obsessed and I am a perfectionist. So yeah. Okay, so now that we have the center, we have it and it looks good. I'm just gonna touch up the orange right here really quickly. Just right in here. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a synthetic brush. I spoke about this in my brush live. I'll have to clean and do makeup at the same time because it's going to drive me crazy. Okay, so I spoke about a synthetic brush when you're using creams and liquids. The same thing applies with shadows. Shadows that are shadows that are shimmery are more creamier than shadows that are matte. So the same thing applies. If you're using a shimmer, I would suggest using something that is synthetic. This is synthetic. Let me throw that out. This is this Elite collection is just, I have every set, every brush, every child. But anywho, E22, so it's a dome brush. If you watched my reel from yesterday of me, well, no, I put it out this morning. If you watched my makeup reel that I put up, this is the brush that I use to do my faux cut crease. And it's just a good brush to blend out creams and liquids and also shimmers. Because shimmers have a creamier consistency versus mattes, okay? So we're gonna go into this color that I've been looking at since I got the palette, but I didn't have the right look for it, but today is the day. Praise be. So this is the color that I'm gonna go into, excuse me. This is, look at this color. It's so, I've been obsessed. I've been wanting to try this color. I've had this palette for a year and I've never used it, and I swatch it on the back of my hand. I'm like, that is so pretty. And today I get to use my shadow. You don't even need to use this shadow wet, and I'm gonna show you. So I have it on the brush, so I'm just going to pat it, and it just makes the look come alive. I'm so excited. Okay, so you're just gonna pat it, and this brush is gonna do all the work for you. It's gonna pick it up and it's gonna put it down. Okay, so we're just gonna blend. So pretty. The last step to do before we do the wing, take some of that orange and we're just going to blend it into that shimmer, because you never want to put shadow on and you do not blend it. Just like lipstick, you're not gonna just put it on, you're gonna blend it, right? So we're just gonna take that orange and we're just going to blend her. And I don't think I took too long to do the eye. So I feel good. Okay, so the next step is liner. You already know liner seals the deal. Lashes, a liner, brows, my thing. So I'm gonna take my Sephora liner in black. This is my favorite one. The only issue is trying to get them to look the same. But don't beat yourself up, because I may do it now, but I'm telling you, just keep practicing and you'll be fine. So we're just going to get our liner, shake it up, make sure it's nice and liquidy. And we're gonna do our wing. I want it more up, so we're gonna try to, duplicate it. I always have to look in my other mirror. I'm gonna go just a little higher. Okay, now with me, I'm hooded, so I do my liner with my eyes open so that I can see where I'm placing it. Before I knew what I was doing, I would do the wing with my eyes closed. It would look amazing. I would open my eyes and I would have no liner. And I'm like, wait, I just did a line. Where'd it go? So if you're hooded like me, definitely keep your eyes open. Your handy dandy mirror, trust me. Your mirror, your tiny mirror, all in your face. Or you can go into, like your bathroom. Just make sure that the mirror is literally in front of you, like kissing the mirror, and you'll be fine. So I always keep my eyes open. And then we're gonna fill it in. This liner dries super matte, so I'm gonna go over it again, but at the end. Now with me, I want this to go up a little higher, so this whole section is fine. I'm gonna build my wing from the outside now because I don't need to do it on the inside. So I'm just gonna take it out and I'm gonna pull it out. Did you guys see that? Like the top is perfect, but we're gonna pull it out from the outside. And then we're gonna connect it. Okay? Practice makes perfect. Trust me, my wing would be this big and all the shadow would be gone. But thank God it's not like that anymore. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my brush that has that Vaseline, and usually I would just go over it with concealer, but greens and blues and purples, you don't want to do that, okay? So I'm just gonna take the residual Vaseline or whatever I have on here, the Albolene, I think it's called Albolene, and I'm going to wipe this away. I have a clean Q-tip, so I'm just gonna clean it away because you do not want to mix your concealer with green shadow. Trust me, you don't want to do that. So I'm gonna do it one more time just to get everything off. You do not want to, trust me. Perfect. I have shadow, but it's fine. Foundation will cover that. But this is the wing. So I did the same thing here with the concealer. So I'm going to go into my concealer, which is Juvia's Place. What color did I use? I use a Juvia's Place. Okay, I use Juvia's Place number 10 concealer. It's close to my skin tone. I'm going to take it on an angle brush. Where is my angle brush? I don't have a lot of brushes here. So where'd it go? Okay, we don't have an angle brush. It must have fell. So I'm going to take, what brush is this? I'm going to take my brush that I use to do my crease. I'm just going to wipe it off. Oh, here it goes. I have it, child, look. Okay. So I'm going to wipe off the remaining base because I need this brush. It's fine. But I want to make it super, super thin. Look how thin. Bridget did her thing with this brush. Okay. So I'm going to take the concealer, like I said, in number 10. And we're going to get a little bit of that concealer. And I'm just going to hopefully not mess up my wing because I don't do this with this brush anyway. And we're going to pull it down. Go up. And then we're going to pull it down. Now with this concealer, I love Juvia's Place concealer. It's just very wet. So I would rather pat it down. So I'm going to take that same brush that I used to pat out my base. As you can see, it's still on there. I'm still going to use it. I'm going to pat this concealer out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to flip the brush over. Just because I'll need that to be going. Okay? I already have foundation on my forehead as usual. So I'm just going to take my foundation brush. We're going to blend this out a little bit. Okay, perfect. Time for face. Face is my favorite. Face is the thing for me. Zoom y'all out. Face is the thing for me. Okay, so I'm going to do the 3-in-1. I'm going to do the 3-in-1 today because why not? Why not? So I'm first going to do my contour. Should I do black opal? I did black opal last time, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do Juvia's Place again. I'm just looking for my contour. I could use Cameroon. Can I? Can I use Cameroon? Cameroon look a mess, but she good. Okay. Cameroon. Okay, now under my eyes, that's the tricky part. I feel like I'm going to go in with some LA Girl Pro because I need hydration under my eyes. Under my eyes are way too dry these days. It is what it is. I'm gonna take, I think I want to take a warm, that's too pinky. Cool Tan. I'm gonna take Cool Tan. I need to add some green. That's what I did. I'm not done with the eyes. I added more green and I forgot to do that. Let me do that now. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, this eye has more green. So I'm just gonna take that C511 brush and I'm just going to lightly add the green. See, now it's looking the same. I'm gonna pat it. And then I'm going to take the brush that has that orange, because I'm like, why does my eyes look different? And we're just going to blend it. Okay, now we look the same. So I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand because I hate this concealer because it always squirts in my eye, and you don't want that. We don't want that. So I'm going to take my Wink For Me LLC brush and I'm just going to apply my concealer first. Hold on one second. We'll get this hair up out of the way. This side I can push there. Okay, perfect. So we're going to take the Wink For Me LLC brush and we're going to put it here. So we're going to do the concealer, foundation, and the contour. And we're going to mix everything together at the end, right? So anything that is hydrating, I love it because under my eyes are very dry. So I'm going to use you guys and my mirror. I'm going to get a little bit more concealer only because why not? So yeah, so we're going to take the concealer. And we're going to pull it out. It is so quiet in here. Can you guys hear it? It's so quiet. Okay. My forehead and what we're going to do here. I'm going to cut some of this. I want my cheekbones to sit a little higher today. So I'm going to manipulate my face with the concealer just to show you guys how you can manipulate your face. This one has too much contour. We're going to buff her out a little bit. Buff her out, and then we're going to put the concealer where I want it to be, which is up here. Right? See, I want my face to sit higher today. Yes, ma'am. To sit higher, we're going to conceal. You do not want your contour coming close to your mouth. It's not going to look good. So that's why I'm chopping mine down. Contour right there. Perfect. In the meantime, I'm going to do my foundation everywhere else. So I'm going to put some foundation. And this is the brush I was looking for earlier. I mixed my foundation with it. Okay, so I'm going to take the Big Bertha. I love this brush. DJS Beauty. I don't know what her website is, but I think it's djsbeauty.co, I think. But this is a big foundation brush, so we're just going to buff this out. And I forgot I had this in my arsenal because look how fast it blended out my foundation. And I'm here buffering. I still love my other foundation brush, but still. Just blends out your foundation so fast. So fast. Like, look how fast my foundation just blended. And I've been sitting here not using the brush. Anywho. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Could not complain about this face. It looks good on camera and off. Okay. So I'm getting foundation everywhere. Literally. So the next thing I'm going to... Ooh, foundation. Okay. So the next thing, I'm getting concealer everywhere. But it's fine. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to blend out my... And don't forget to like the video, guys. Like and comment. Say hi. I'm going to get the setting brush from Real Techniques. And I'm just going to start to blend out my concealer. It's my first concealer. So we're going to blend her out. Okay. This side is still wet, so I'm going to just blend this side out and steal concealer to put back over here. Not like I need a lot, but you know. Oh, and I'm forgetting my nose. I always forget my nose. So we're going to put some foundation. I don't know why I forget my nose all the time. It's crazy. But this brush is so good for foundation. You will be seeing this for the rest of the week, okay? Don't forget to turn on your post notifications. I go live Tuesday through Friday. Excuse me. So, we'll be back on tomorrow. This face is cute. I love this look. Look how it blended out. Ooh, okay. So we're just going to blend out the concealer and then we're going to pull it down. Make sure that we're getting in the nooks and the crannies of the face, okay? All right. Now, I put a little bit of contour on. I didn't put too much on, but it's okay. I'm going to go in with the E46, very angled, fluffy, and dense. So whatever is left of the contour, we're going to pull her up. And we're going to blend that concealer. We're going to pull this contour up. Okay. And then we're going to buff it into that highlight. Perfect. Go back in with our foundation brush and we're going to blend it. Face is sitting. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is contour my nose, which is the part I hate the most. Unfortunately. It is what it is. I'm going to take Cameroon, but I'm going to take her on that same brush. And we're going to create the nose. So I'm going to use you guys. And we're just going to put the nose and we're going to perfect it. I'm not even going to go crazy about it. I'm going to perfect it right now. I know you're like, wait, she just covered her whole... Yes, I did. I covered my whole nose with the concealer. But now we're going to just create that nose. Okay? That's how I get away with cheating. And we're going to pull it up. I don't think I'm going to highlight my forehead too much today, so we're going to keep it very neutral. Like I said, this is Cool Tan, so I'm not going to extra highlight my forehead today. I have really bad delayed response today. I don't know what's going on with me, but it's lack of sleep, so your girl don't sleep. Okay, so we're going to blend down this nose. Foundation brush. Now we're just going to blend in that contour, okay? His face look good. Okay, I'm playing. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we have the gist of the nose. A little bit more. We have the gist of the nose, right? The gist of it. Now we're gonna go into a brighter concealer. I got some concealers from Juvia's Place the other day. I got a white one. I'm still scared of her. I mean, I put her on the other day, but I was like, white. But it was cute. But it was too much work. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use a little bit. I'm going to literally wipe off. And we're just going to add the white literally right there. Literally right here. And that's all I'm doing with the white. Because I was blending for a very long time, and I don't want to do that today. Okay, so I also got 20. So let me show you guys. I got 24, 20, and 18. So I feel like I want to do 18. We're going to do 18. And I'm going to do the same thing with her. Wipe her off. And I'm just going to take a little bit of her. And she's going to blend out anyway. So we're doing the same thing here. I want to make sure this is even. Perfect. Take her down the bridge of the nose as well. Because we are really going to snatch this nose. And I'm going to go on the side of my nose. Because this is what we do. And we're going to create some magic. Okay. Contouring your nose is such work. Not that I hate my nose. It just makes everything look better. Contour brush. I just want to cut it right here. Where's my contour? Put it back. I did. I put her back. I got foundation in my hair. It's okay. So I'm going to take a little bit of Cameroon. I just want to cut my nose right here. Perfect. Just creating another illusion that the nose is smaller. Okay. So in the meantime, I'm going to take whatever is left of this contour. And I'm just going to make sure that I'm contoured here and here. And the skin looks good in person and off camera. On camera and off camera. What are you saying? Okay. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start to get my powders together. Now, I've had this beauty blender for forever. It's so big. I can't wait to blend out. But I had these powders for forever, and my fave used it last night, and I'm like, girl, I got these. So I have the Fit Me in Fair Light, because you know I love me a bright under eye. We'll get to that later. And also to blend out and set my contour, I have Deep. So Deep is not dark, but I actually don't like to set my contour with dark powders. If you are, you know, familiar with me going live and, you know, my channel, I do not like a dark contour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush. I have a love-hate relationship with this brush from MAC because it doesn't really hold its shape, but that's okay. This is a 140S brush from MAC. And I'm going to take some of that powder, put it in the cover, and I'm just going to get some of the powder, and I'm going to set my contour, and then I'm going to blend out my under eye. And yeah, so here's the powder. We're going to knock her off. I'm going to set. I'm excited. This face looks good. I'm trying to catch the sun. I got another few minutes. Hopefully we catch the sun so I can show you guys in natural lighting, because you guys know what I like to do. Come on, face. Little contour here, won't hurt nobody. And once again, these are the Fit Me Loose Powders. Is that what they're called? Yes, Fit Me Loose Finishing Powders. Get you some. Ooh. Look how it set my contour. So pretty. Okay. So now that we have that, that's powder spilled. You know, waste of powder, but powder good. Okay. So now that we have that, I'm going to go in and I'm going to blend out my under eye. This is kind of not wet enough. So I'm going to take some setting spray from Anastasia. Let me stop making ugly faces. Okay. Wet her up a little bit so we can get the blending. Okay. All right. So she's a face. I think she's a face and a body beauty blender. So let's go. Let me use my mirror for this. I'm excited. Okay, I'm trying to get this one. I'm gonna bring it down into the contour. You can go over a set area because I just set my contour. You can go over a area that is already set with a liquid or a cream. You just have to be very careful and pat, okay? So I'm just gonna pull down my highlight into that powder and it still blends it, okay? Okay. Foundation brush just to make sure everything is super blended. One side down, another one to go. So we're just going to I love this face. I'm sorry. Who's gonna take me out to dinner? Sup, baby? I hate when people say that. Lord help me. But it came to my mind. Whatever's left, you can pull that down. Come on, face. Okay, so it's blended and I'm in love. Okay, I just want to balance out my face. Whatever is left on the concealer, excuse me, whatever is left of the concealer, I'm going to put it on the chin. Because you want to balance the face. I usually do my forehead too, but I don't want to do that today. I don't know. For some reason, I don't want to highlight my forehead. Okay. Okay, stop playing. So what I'm gonna do next is blend out my nose, which is the part that I hate, but we're gonna get it done. So we're gonna go back to this brush. This is the E46, like I said before. I'm gonna look in the mirror. I can't use you guys right now because I need some precision. Okay. Okay, for the center of my nose, I'm looking for a brush. I didn't bring a lot of brushes out today, child. But I'm looking for a brush that I could just do like a little 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take the brush that I use to apply my under eye concealer, only thing I have, and I'm just gonna pat. Now I'm gonna just fade it out. Okay, concealer brush. Okay, now I'm going to set my nose with the same powder I used to set the face. This brush has no name. It's a Morphe brush, but I don't know. It must have came in a set. That's the only time there's no name on the brush. Well, no number, excuse me. So we're going to pat this in to the contour, okay? I like to pull my brow. I didn't sleep. I'm sorry. I'm delirious with the looks giving. Okay, so I'm just gonna pat the powder into the brow. I like to either put my contour. Well, I usually like to blend my contour into my brow or into my crease. Today we're doing the brow. You're just gonna pull the powder up into there, and I'm just gonna build it up until I like what I see. Next side. I'm going to get the tip of the nose. Foundation brush, we're going to push that in just to blend. We're going to start to deal with some setting powders. So I'm going to go into my Sacha Buttercup Light. My favorite powder to set under my eyes, Sacha Buttercup Light. I have I have Sacha Buttercup and I have Sacha Buttercup Light. So if you are my tone and you love a bright under eye, this is for you. But if you're not and you like a more subtle, Sacha Buttercup regular is good too. So I'm going to use the clean side for the powder and I'm going to use this side to blend out. So I'm just going to get some powder on the top. Right here. I can't really show you. Right there. And I'm going to blend out, turn it, and then press the powder in. I'm not going to bake with this powder. So get the powder. So clean side to blend. Let me use my mirror. Wow. I don't want to set anything that doesn't. I'm going to add a little bit more concealer. I'm going to add a little bit more. What was that, 18? I'm going to add a little bit more 18. Because I took too long to blend it out. It's a little creasy. So I'm just going to reblend this and then we'll set. Took a little too long to set it. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. There we go. Just a little bit more. Pull it down. And took a little long to, set it, so it's fine. I'm actually using the powder on both sides. I'm just going to push that powder in and set it. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. This is the time when I wish somebody else was doing my makeup, because by this time my hands are exhausted. But you gotta push on, right? my tide. Get the powder out. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, now that we have that, we're gonna go down the bridge of the nose. That was the tedious part. The full highlight. I'm gonna fake highlight because I didn't put concealer, brightening concealer here, so it's fine. I'm gonna get a little bit more powder. Here. Okay. Highlight here. Powder. No more, the powder don't want to stay on the face. Okay, but whatever. So we are done with the setting powder. So we're gonna close her up. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm literally going to knock the powder off because I don't want it sitting on the face too long. So we're just going to get the foundation brush and we're gonna push that powder in. You still see that chisel cut, but I do not want my face. I don't want I don't want my contour cut to stay and be too prominent. Forehead as well. We're gonna push that in. Okay. The next thing is I'm going to take my concealer brush and I'm gonna push in this powder because I don't want to bake it too long. So we're gonna push it in. Foundation brush. Okay. Nothing is on this brush besides dry foundation, but I find that if you use it to push in the concealer and if you use this to push in your setting powder, it just looks polished. Okay, so same thing. We're just gonna push in. You're not gonna swipe. We're pushing it in, okay? Push in that powder. Same thing. Don't ask me why. It just works. Okay. The only bone I have to pick is with my nose. And I want my nose to be more defined. So I'm just going to take that sponge again and then we'll just move on to the face with blush and all that other stuff because we're literally done. I just want it to be more defined. So we're just going to chisel out the side of the nose and down the bridge of the nose. Okay. I'm just obsessed with my nails and the contour. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. I'm just obsessed. Okay. I want my nose to, hold on guys. Hey Tiffany! Thank you, babe. Appreciate you. Okay. So, I use this powder, like I said, this Maybelline, okay, Fit Me in Deep to set the contour. And it's cute when I'm gonna contour further more, but you know, we set. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that there because she is, ooh, okay. I'm gonna go under my eyes. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. I'm gonna go under my eyes with this. This is the Fair. Hopefully it's not too light. This is the loose powder from Fit Me. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of it because I don't know. But this is the color of it. You guys know I love me a bright under eye. Gotta tickle. So I'm just going to take that. I can't use my beauty blender, unfortunately, but I'm going to take a brush. This is a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I'm just going to add a little bit of powder, and I'm just going to buff it into the under eye. Just to add a little bit more brightness. So I'm not taking a lot of this powder because it's very light. But I just want it to give me a little, you know, a little 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. It's cute. A little 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm just using that. Is that the shade? No. I'm not sure what shade she used, but if you saw me on the live, I said to her, girl, I got that powder. And we using that powder, baby. I don't know what, no. To be honest with you, me and Bree, we're 2 different tones, so I'm not sure if she would use this one. This one is in Fair Light. I think this will be a little too bright for Brie under eye, but I'm not sure what color she used. The eyes are beautiful. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure what color she used, but I told her, I said, girl, I'm pulling the powders out. Very pretty. I love how the powder just like makes your skin look. I think it's 20. And this one is 10. This is 10. I told her, I said, girl, I'm pulling them out my stash. She said, pull them out and use them, girl. And here I am. Okay. Perfect. So I'm just going to take my foundation brush, the DJS Beauty Big Bertha, and we're just going to go all over everything. Push that powder in under the eyes. Okay. Right. You have, girl, no I don't. No I don't. Okay. So we're going to put the powder back, and I'm going to start to chisel out my face a little bit more. Just because you know me, I love to snatch face. Can't help myself. Oh, dropping the highlight. Let me see what I'm going to use to contour. I'm going to use my Juvia's Place. I'm going to use this one. I've been obsessed with her, so we're going to use her in tan. So I'm going to use the top one just to chisel out my face a little bit more, if I can. Okay, so I'm going to take that MAC brush that I have the love-hate relationship with, like I told you guys earlier, the 140S, and we're just going to take some powder. Ooh, and we're just going to chisel. I love a chisel face. I'm chasing the sun, like I told you guys. I want to show you guys in real life what it looks like. So I'm moving a little fast because I want to show you guys. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, so I want to go into the darker shade. You already know she's going to the back because that's what we do here. Getting her on a E48. I usually use her under the eyes, but today's a new day. Thank you. And we're going to use her in the back. You already know. Because I said, you know what? We're going to get these looks out. And we're going to be consistent. And we're going to get it done. And we're going to accomplish everything I have in my mind, right? So I said we're going to come out and we're going to slay every Tuesday through Friday. And we're going to get this money. Okay. Look. Okay, perfect. I'm going to also take this brush right here, the one that has no number, unfortunately. I'm going to take this top one, and we're going to just get a little bit of it and go down the bridge of your nose. Further contour just softly. I'm going to take my Big Bertha. We're going to blend. Okay. You've been so consistent. Oh, thank you, girls. Girl. I'm trying. But I appreciate you guys. I told you guys. I'm going to be on here. And if I'm not on here, the days will be made up. Just contouring his nose a little bit. All right. All right. Okay. So I think I'm going to add some blush. Why not? We're going to go into Juvia's Place, but I'm not going to go into this one. I love this one because the blushes are soft. I want to go into this orange blush from the Volume Blush, the Saharan Blush Volume 1. And I want to go into this orange blush right here because it's very pretty and it goes with the look. We're doing like the oranges. So this is a Real Techniques brush. It's a blush brush. So we're just going to get a little bit of her. Okay, this sealed the deal. Yeah, it did. Yes. I'm gonna get the blush. I see people doing this. Blush on the nose. It's cute. A little forehead. It's cute. Okay. So, all right. So this is what we have. I like it. Looks good. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is spray the face. So we're gonna take this dewy set from ABH because it's here. Do my wet set. You already know I love my wet sets. I just do. We're gonna spray under the eyes. Make sure. Okay. So everything is melted. I have my lashes. Excuse me. I'm gonna use Delightful lashes from my website. We fighting. The sun still look like it. Okay. So in the meantime, in between time, since my face is drying, I'm gonna go into my 1/3 of lippies. I have so much lipsticks and lip glosses, it's ridiculous. But we're gonna grab some stuff. What are we going to use? We're gonna go into NYX Downtown Beauty. Yep. This is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. I just have to sharpen her really quick. And I'm gonna do my lips while my face is drying. I swear, every time I use a lip liner, I want to use my own lip liner because it's just so creamy. These other ones are dry as heck, but I digress. Okay, so we have that. I don't know what lipstick we're gonna go into, but I got a bunch of them. I kind of want to go into Naturally Transformed, or yeah, maybe Yash. Maybe Yash. No. So these are mostly my MAC lippies. Well, my go-to MAC lippies, I should say. Naturally Transformed. Bingo. So I got her. She is my fave. Look how much I used her. She's my fave. So we're going to go in. She's just a pretty nude. I love this lipstick. Okay, we're going to go back with the liner. So pretty, my favorite. I love, and MAC discontinued it. Girl, let me not start. Whoa. Flower crown. What's that? What's this? Boohoo. I'm gonna go into this Buxom gloss. Please excuse it. Everything in here needs to be wiped down. But this is in the color Gin Fizz. It's like a milky kind of nude. Let me see if it's gonna give me some. That's cute. Oh, yes, okay. So this is called Gin Fizz. Downtown Beauty lip liner. And Naturally Transformed lipstick from MAC. I feel like I'm back in the day, girl. Because I don't So I'm going to prep my lashes, because you already know. My Eye Envy, my Super Strong Hold in clear. Oh, I need to fix my... Let me show you guys something. Thank you. Is that Katia? Thank you. Can you see that the shadow is peeking through? That's another thing you guys have to be careful about when you are doing shimmer. I'm just looking for my liner. You know I'm always looking for something. It's always something, very much something that I'm looking for all the time. Yes, I found it. Shimmers will try to peek. Oh, look at this face. Okay, shimmers will always try to come through. Like, so just always be on the lookout. And that's something I've learned. Shimmers always try to peek through. It does not matter what liner you use. Shimmers will always try to peek through. Okay, so since I can't do my lashes right now because... since I can't do my lashes right now because I had to do that, I'm going to go into this highlighter. This is a Baby It's Cold Outside. Baby It's Cold Outside. Patrick Star times MAC. And to be honest with you, this is a big old highlighter that I will have for a very long time. So I'm just going to get the highlighter. And that's literally all I'm going to do. Excuse me. Okay, so for the first look of the week, I came with it. I almost said. Okay, it only gets better from here, baby. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but we'll see. Okay, so we have that. It's dry. So we're going to put the glue on the liner. And I tend to flick my glue up because I'm going to flick up my lash. So just don't get it in your lashes. I do it all the time. It's very annoying. Don't get it in the lashes. It's very hard not to get them in your lashes, but just try your best. Okay, so like I said, we're using Delightful Lashes today. We got her already out. Where is my tweezer? I was messing with my tweezer all morning. Okay, got my tweezer. Let me just take this out. We're gonna assist it because we need to go. The sun is still out though. I'm trying to think about my transition for my reel. I don't remember, but I'll just go back and check. So we're gonna pop these on. So I put them on straight and then I tilt. Hands down, my favorite look already for the week. Hands down. hands down my favorite. And it's only Tuesday. Hands down, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. There's no words to explain how I feel right now. I'm obsessed. I'm looking for my powder. Why am I making so much noise? I'm looking for my powder, because if you watch any of my lives, you know I love my Studio Fix NC43. Just to polish under my eyes, and that's what I'm looking for now. Making all that noise in your ears, so sorry. I don't see her, unfortunately. I don't. So, but I'm gonna take NC45. I don't know what she's doing. Girl. Okay, so we're gonna take a clean setting brush. Just gonna take some of that powder, and we're just going to put it here, just to further snatch what we got going on. By far, this is my favorite. I gotta come hard for the rest of the week because I blew myself out of the water on the first look. Blew myself out the water. Okay, this look good. Okay, and I didn't show you guys or tell you guys what I used to mix my foundation, because you know I got a bunch of foundations and they all off, but baby, this is it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys. That is not Giza. I'm gonna show you the foundations that I mixed. Is it this one? It ain't that one either. Why are you playing with me today? Tangier. Okay, so for me today, I mixed two foundations. I just prefer to mix foundations because I don't want them to go to waste. I can use them on my clients, but I already have a bunch of foundation for my clients. So since these are mine, I might as well just mix them and create my own custom blend, and I think it'll look good. Okay, so today's concoction of foundation is Macao from NARS. You already know. Love me some NARS. I need to go get a new one because the one I got, I don't like it. But anywho, and then I also mixed it with Tangier. So these two mixed together. Foundation Obsession. So yes, let me zoom you guys out a little bit. I'm not even going to put any eyeliner under my eyes. I just want it to be clean and crisp today. But this is literally the look. Obsessed. I love this look. This look, I'm gonna be mad when I gotta wash my face in about an hour. But I'm gonna show you guys. I'm taking you guys to the window. Oh, come on, phone. Yes, I take you guys to the window every time. Let me get to the window so you can see the natural lighting. So this is the face in natural lighting. This lash is giving me the flux, but there we go. My hand is shaking. But this is the final look. I'm trying to get the good lighting. There it goes. Skin like butter. I just look super tired because I am. Super tired. Let me sit down. Okay, so this is the look in natural lighting. I had to sit down because jam my feet. But yeah, this is the look. So obsessed. So obsessed with that look. But I thank you guys for tuning in and coming to spend some time with me. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. We will be back. I don't know what time tomorrow, but you already know tomorrow Wednesday, well, tomorrow is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we will be back with another look. But this is the final look. It's cute. It's definitely giving. Definitely giving. But I hope you guys come back tomorrow and tune in and spend some time with me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.